So here,
For the first one, we put self-care because it is important to prioritize our mental health. Because in another futures, we tend to face some challenge, and there's apa posting. We need to posting to the rural areas, and there's much challenges, such as there's no connection, uh, no water.
some, I mean,
The facilities.
yeah, the power of electricity. Maybe there is no water. I mean, there will
Facilities.
be a lot of challenges there. Yeah.
And yeah, make time for us, for us to relax, to chill, because we need to teach student before we need to teach student, we need to prepare ourselves first,
Yes.
so that the students will how to say makan kesan.
Giving us effects.
Yeah, because we tend to
Oh,
become
there.
crazy. No. Because students, they have their own behaviors, and we need to prepare ourselves lah to face that kind of challenges. Not only student, the environment, we can expose to the toxic environment, positive environment, and depends on our lucks.
Yes, it depends on ourselves on how do we adapt on every situation that going through us. Yes.
And if we posting to other school, we are juniors
Yes.
teachers. So the seniors teachers tends to give so much pressure, too much work for us. So we
We
need
need
to prepare.
space for ourselves instead of working.
And that's why we must put ourselves first.
Ourselves first before others.
Yes.
Our mental is important.
Because we are the hope to the student.
Yes.
Alright, so for me, as a teacher, I hope that the teacher have to have a clear mind, and also they have some open mind to make sure that our generation in the future can do something and more about their course and interest. Secondly, I hope also as a teacher to make sure they have free soul, soul of freedom, and also they can have freedom soul to make sure they can fly at the highest place they can go for the outside.
Okay, today we will talk about what is our hope for future teachers' well-being. For the first, our big idea is to be a good family with our student. The first point is about bonding. So we as a teacher, we must have a good bonding with our student. As example, we must know our student, such as name, about their family, and so on. And for the second point is about knowledge. So, as a good teacher, we not just send our knowledge to our student, but our student also can share their knowledge to their new knowledge to us. Okay. For the third point, I will ask my friend background.
Okay, for the third point is about background. We can see in Malaysia is various people, right? Okay, we as a teacher, like we cannot be biased to our student. We want to give them the same love. It's not that one student we give more and one student is give less. We don't want that. So we trying to get to know their background, like where they come from, what they have, what their religious or something, anything. And then for the fourth one is learn together. What we call is for the future. For the future teacher, it's not about we teaching. We can also learn together with the student. We can learn about the student more for ourselves. For the being the good teacher. Yes.
Yes.
So, in my own personal perspective, I hope that the teacher would see themselves as someone who is worth taking care of themselves. Because as teacher, we tend to take care of everyone around us, and sometimes we forgot about taking care of ourselves. And I hope somewhere in the future, we realize that loving yourself is also a form of taking self-care of yourself. How about you, Rasfa?
Wait, the question was, what's my hope
Yeah, your
for
hope.
the teacher well-being? I feel that as what this says here,
You
you
don't-
don't have to be an expert. So you don't have to be an expert in terms of like taking care of yourself. Start slowly. For my hope for the teachers is that they will be more considerate toward themselves, not like overworking themselves, and also try to be try to like get your head down the earth sometimes, because work is work, but your self-care is the most top priority.
My hope for future teachers' well-being. As teachers, we understand the stress that being a teacher might, like what the stress may come as. For example, there will be personal issues, there will be issues at work, and then there are issues handling the children. But eventually, we are all human. So I hope that teachers learn how to control the emotions, how to regulate the emotions. It doesn't matter how advanced technology can be. If you cannot handle yourself, there's nothing outside your external environment can help you. So I hope we as teachers are able to have a grip on ourselves more. So, yeah.
Think some of the well-beings that a future teachers need to instill in themselves is that a future teacher, they should be innovative, because we're living in this this 21st century whereby technology is getting advanced. So it is a must for a teacher to be innovative, so that we can create the students that are that are innovative enough to live in this century.
Tell me about your artwork.
Oh, so I'm working with this one. So, wait, let me show you my idea. So I have a picture of myself, basically me in a dress. So what I wanted to do is basically make the floor of the dress become longer. It's like a journey it represents the journey of my life, where it doesn't have to be something, how do I say? Sometimes in life we always question, am I doing this right? Am I at the right place? And what the dress, the long veil represent is actually, you just have to enjoy the journey of your life and not actually focusing too much on the destination, because the journey itself is what make the person that we are today. And I think as a teacher, we all should just enjoy the journey and not focusing too much on the destination that we're focusing on. So that's why you don't have to be an expert, you just have to be quite good in that, especially in taking care of yourself. So yeah, that's what we're working on.
And you compost the paper.
Yeah, because I like to play with texture. It represents our life. We have like different scenario in our life. So each of the texture represent the journey in our life. it means like we're not gonna have the same story every day. It's gonna be different every day, but it's just when you take care of yourself, you can adapt in any situation in your life. So that's what the texture represents on. And I also emphasize on the imperfect cuts.
Imperfection?
Yeah, imperfection, because life doesn't have to be perfect all the time. So yeah,
Agree.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, for me, there are a few hopes. First, me as a teacher, I want me being a teacher have impact on others. First, the beauty of surroundings, like the nature. I must, participate in nature or help to how to say care or take care of the nature. Secondly, I also have like positive impact to the community. I want to participate myself in community, like join in some stuff to help community. And thirdly, and lastly is self-care. And also a lot of stuff going on when you become a teacher, and like the academics, the students, and a lot more. But in the end, I also need to take care of myself first. So that's why I want to put my collage, a lot of my pictures on the collage to represent that I take care of myself first. I take care of my health, my hygiene, my beauty, and my academics. That's all.